Nothing is impossible. They said it couldn't be done. They said the mountains to the east were too high, the deserts too dry. The oceans marked the very edge of the world. They said no king could defeat Persia, that no man could bear an empire upon his shoulders and not be crushed beneath its weight. Alexander listened, and then he smiled. Morning broke with fire across the horizon, painting the sky in shades of crimson and gold. His army stood assembled on the dusty plain, spears pointed toward the heavens, shields resting at their sides. The wind stirred the silence, sweeping fine sand around their feet, whispering doubts like ghosts. Tens of thousands waited for his command. Some were afraid, some were uncertain, some, deep in their hearts, hoped their young commander might turn back. But Alexander never turned back. He rode slowly along the front lines, on the back of Bucephalus, his great black steed, the beast's muscles rippling beneath its skin like coiled thunder. The king's gaze met his soldiers, one by one, eyes steady, unblinking. In his presence, the doubts began to wither. "They say it's impossible," he said, his voice calm but clear, carried by the still morning air. He did not need to shout. Every man heard him. "They say we will fall, that we are too few, too young, too reckless." He paused, letting the words settle like dust. "They tell us to stay home, to accept the world as it is." He drew his sword slowly from its scabbard, letting the metal catch the rising sun. Light flared off the blade, dancing like fire. But history is not written by those who stay behind. His voice grew stronger, not louder but sharper, cutting through fear like steel. "The world has never belonged to the cautious. It has always bowed to those who dare. And I say to you, nothing is impossible for those who refuse to accept their limits." Silence gripped the earth for a heartbeat, then the roar came. It wasn't orderly, it wasn't practiced. It was primal, thousands of voices breaking into one sound, a battle cry from the depths of the human soul. Shields slammed against spears. Fists rose into the air, eyes burned with the light of something dangerous and pure. Alexander turned toward the east, toward the empire that waited beyond the horizon, toward glory, toward war. He would carve a path through history with the edge of his blade, and he would not let another soul hold the pen.